Hey, so this video is going to be a little different. Firstly, I've been putting off this Q&A for nearly 3 weeks now. I posted the questions on my birthday back in late October, and now it's, November 16th. But stick around after the Q&A because I do actually have a channel update for you guys. The first of those, I guess. Yay, I'm a big boy YouTuber now. Alright, so, jumping right into the Q&A, Lego Guy 570 asks, do I like tacos? And who's my biggest inspiration? So, yes, I like tacos. I actually haven't had that much Mexican food since I moved up here. I won't really specify where, but let's just say that, Oregon Mexican food gets a lot of flack from, upstart Californians. I've had better, and I've had worse in different parts of the state. And my biggest inspiration is probably either Cody or Cody from Alternate History Hub or MatPat. But those are cop-out answers, so, but they're the ones you're getting, so. Swinger Derp asks, what is my favorite what if in alternate history, and wishes a happy birthday. I realized it was 3 weeks ago, but thank you. And my favorite what if is actually a timeline on the alternatehistory.com website where it is what if the Whig Party survived. I'll link the timeline in the description. And you could probably tell that I really like it because every single time that I can find a way to justify it, and sometimes when I can't, I'll squeeze the Whigs in there somehow. Although I usually have them go in a different way than the timeline does. I won't give any spoilers. Bukani Cabal 375 asks, what are my inspirations for making videos? Honestly, boredom and the desperate attempt to escape retail, I'll admit. What do I think of other alternate history YouTubers? I already said that Cody is actually a really big inspiration, as is Possible History. Those are the only two I really watch anymore. When I was a kid, I really liked Monsieur Z and What If Alt Hist, but then I realized both of them were crazy. How much research do I do for a video? Honestly, I'm usually doing research as I'm writing and sometimes as I'm recording, because I'm trying to get these out once a week, and did 3 this week. 4 if we count the channel update, but we don't because that'd be dumb. I don't have as much time as I probably should take just because I do have another job, but I do try to keep my stuff reasonably well informed. And where am I from? Well, I already said, actually, I live in Oregon, and all I will say is that I have lived in Oregon my entire adult life. At Noobslayer says, happy birthday. Thank you again. They turned 21 last month. Crazy how time flies, right? Oh yeah. 21 was actually a pretty good year for me. In retrospect. So obviously, being an American, 21 was the first time I ever drank anything. But I could not finish it. I honestly I do not like the taste of alcohol. And I've barely ever finished any drinks. Like, it takes me 5 hours to finish a singular bottle of cider. Person NF6DJ asks, or says, happy birthday, what are some videos I have planned? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Other than wanting to get all the tropes out of the way, I don't plan these. I'm usually figuring out what I'm doing for the first half of Sunday. But I do not get these planned. Taco Decorless says, happy birthday! As for my question, if I were to flesh out one alternate history scenario into a book or comic, what would it be? So, I already did the Reconstruction sequel, but I do feel like that world is probably the most bizarre one that I've built so far. So I do think that would probably be the one most interesting to turn into a character-driven story. Shavar Gab Acharya 8796 says, happy birthday, thank you. Again, I'm aware it was all 3 weeks ago, but every time I've tried to record this, I've been annoyed with it. What famous historical person shares the same birth date as me? I'm gonna look this up. I've done it before, but I don't remember it. The most famous person that seems to have been born today, or born on my birthday, was Domitian, a Roman emperor I've never heard of. Other than when I look this up in desperate attempts to record this video, I have no idea who any of the people born on my birthday are. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea how to pronounce it. It is all consonants. G-Lug. We'll go with G-Lug. Says, the dread of what are your thoughts on X issue / what are your political positions type questions that will make or break my channel in the eyes of many because they will hate my affiliation. Should I make a no politics rule for my inherently political channel to save face, or will I charge in to tackle problems of my perception, leaving little ambiguity for what you believe? Related to this, and it would be a very long video, probably at least 1.5 hours, potentially reaching to 3 depending on how elaborative you are. Could I do the prison political test on GritHub? It's just about one of the only few non-mediocre or worse political tests in existence. So Glug actually asked about doing political content on a comment somewhere. I don't quite remember where it was. I said it then and I'll say it now. This channel is about alternate history. Any political content I do will be exclusively for channel members. And in fact, we'll talk about that in a little bit. The big thing is I will not hide who I am, aware of the fact that there are usually multiple solutions to problems. I am bisexual. I am queer. That's who I am. If that tanks this video, if that tanks this channel, then it tanks this channel. But I'm not compromising that. My political opinions are what they are. I'll keep them to myself in regards to history content. With my political content, if I'm doing my job right, it won't really affect you guys. Alright, this is the big channel update stuff that I mentioned up top. So this channel was recently approved for channel memberships, and in fact, as of today, was approved for AdSense. So I've went ahead and set up some perks for those of you who want to support the channel more directly than just watching. Before that, though, I want to emphasize that the bread and butter of this channel, alternate history, will never be exclusive to members or patrons or anything of the sort. Getting into the membership perks, the first tier is questioning, because, you know, the logo. At $2.99, this gets you a loyalty badge, a funny little emoji, and comment prioritization, as well as a membership shoutout at the end of the video. The second tier is Note Taker. At $6.99, this level gets you exclusive community content, which will mostly be art that I actively put effort into, as well as videos a week early, as well as all the stuff from the questioning tier. The third level, exclamation point, is $14.99 a month. At this level, in addition to all the other stuff, you'll get access to any political content that I do, such as election reactions, foreign events, whatever. You'll also get access to alternate history videos 2 weeks early, a second membership shoutout at the end of the video, and a 20% rebate on merchandise at the end of each month if you use the Redbubble. Speaking of, I have a Redbubble now. I've got flag art for countries like Britain, France, Italy, as well as historical ones for Germany and Egypt, plus a few other ones like Denmark, Ireland, and Poland. Finally, there's a design of the logo and a map based on the Egyptian Empire timeline. The map is basically what I consider canon to that timeline, with some additional divergences that either made sense due to Russia not being a rival to the US, or just make it that little bit more ahistoric. Because Redbubble is print on demand, this is all permanent. That said, the rebate will be based on the cost you pay for the item. I don't control when it goes on discount, so if you buy it on sale, the rebate will be based on that price. However, I do also have a fourth wall where I do control the discounts, and you'll just get a 20% sale. For those curious, the first two member videos are What If Spain and Portugal United, and What If Germany Won World War I in 1916 for levels 2 and 3 respectively. They'll be made public on November 23rd and December 7th. That should be everything. Thank you guys for all the support and growth, really and truly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.